What Olympic team had the biggest impact on you, whether it was coaching or personally?
Well, I was an assistant on the dream team, so I saw the magnificence of those guys and their professionalism and how they brought the NBA culture at that time into the Olympics. The teams I coached, starting with the Beijing team in 2008, the first team is always a little bit more special because you haven't done it before, and we had not done it for a while as a country. And then a number of those guys, then five of them played again in 12. And then when we won the world championships in Istanbul in 10, Durant was the star, and we had a lot of young players, and five guys from that team were on the 2012 team. So a key word that Jerry Colangelo, who ran USA Basketball, and I embraced was continuity. And those guys gave it. And that's what LeBron is giving right now, and Kevin, Anthony Davis. Steph, a lot of people don't realize Steph was part of two of our world championships in 10 and 14. So he understands international ball, and he wants to win a gold medal. Having those four veterans is huge as far as the continuity aspect.
Talking to Mike Krzyżewski, go back to the Dream Team, and it felt like there was like tangible moments where Bird and Magic and everybody else realized that all of a sudden Mike was the new sheriff in town, and that there was almost this begrudging handoff of that guy's the best player in the world.
Well, they weren't at the same age at that. Jordan was more in his prime, although he's always in his prime, and I shouldn't even said that. He was Jordan then, and where Larry was really had a lot of back problems then, and Magic had been all out for a year, and so not that they were at his level at that time, but if they were in their prime, all three of them, I'd take those three guys to start any team.
If you could pick one of those three, that one would go to Duke when you were there.
Oh, I'd take any of the
No,
three.
you got it. You got first pick.
Yeah. Well, who's going to stay for 4 years?
Okay.
Jordan only stayed for three. I wish he'd only stayed for one at Carolina.
How about they're going to all stay for 3 years? Magic, Larry, or Mike?
No, I can't pick one. Yeah, I can't pick one. I love all three of those guys. Like you're talking about three of at least in the top 6 or 7 in the history of the game. I mean, Magic is probably the best point guard ever. Jordan may be the best player ever, although Kobe's right there and LeBron. And Larry was just unique, like he's, and you talk about being a competitor. There aren't as many players like that anymore. I'm telling you.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. And not that there isn't talent, but like I don't know if I saw something yesterday where the salaries, and these guys deserve it, of our Olympic team for next year, the guys on it are something like $500 million when you combine for the year. The 12 guys on the Dream Team, it was 35 million. So for the whole team. And so I don't know if there was you didn't just play for money. They loved the game. And I wish we would have. I think we have a number of guys who love the game, but in youth basketball and even college, I'm not sure the love of the game is the impetus to be good all the time.
Yeah,
And like Durant loves the game. Durant, if he's walking by a gym, he's got to go in and shoot. He's got to play every day. And I wish that I would see that more, in the young players. Now, that, again, not that is there are players like that, but it was almost like everyone was like that during that time period.